shit together. In ancient times, in a land far off, full of goblins and mages and kobolds and kings, valiant men tempted evil's wrath for honor and riches and magical rings. Some found fortune, some found despair. All found things they had not known within. Now ages after, though the thorns ahead, we're deeply onward in our soul days. But none of that shit matters. It's really just pretending. And tonight we all are gathered here
to hell
Went to
to
hell.
save you. Which, I'm not asking any questions about why you're in hell. We just picked you up and we took you out. No questions asked.
I'm in hell because every person I've ever met who tells me I'm going to hell says they're not going to be there.
Well, do you want the
I want the electric. Listen, here's the thing about hell. Going to the electric still makes lessons. So I'll take the electric who looks like a girl. Because we deserve to look and feel pretty.
Hey Jerry, I put your mini out there too. You like the kick? This looks like a mercifully cut scene. Awesome in Wonderland. Listen. All right, I got all kinds of crazy shit. I built this character specifically to get people out of pools of acid. Not on my watch.
Jerry, I have an opening for a new best friend. I wonder if you'd be interested in taking it.
Where is that opening?
Wow.
What did he say?
Where is that opening?
You have to hit every demographic, people.
That opening's
Acquisitions Incorporated as a brand.
That opening's wherever you want it to be.
Oh ho! All right. I thought you meant like a job, but it's like, all right.
No, I was talking about something else.
Okay, so they gave you a pencil.
They gave you pencils too. They're in the
Here,
special
wait, no,
pencil
you're
holder.
a new best friend. Have one of my pencils. I have two.
Thanks.
We look out for each other. That's what friends do.
It don't even faze him.
As I recall, you guys
That
have reconciled.
wasn't pointed. That was loving.
Not at all.
Right.
Everything's great.
Yeah, good.
I mean, don't split the party. And everything will be fine.
Guys, that was last year.
All right. Now, are we ready to play Dungeons and or Dragons?
We are ready to play both.
All right.
The question is, do you have your character stuff ready?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Good to go.
Is that an owl bear?
That is an owl bear.
Spoilers.
Wow. I don't think I've seen an owl bear since like 7th grade.
Oh, shit, that
Camping
fireplace
or-
is lit up for real.
Look at that.
Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
that
that
is
there too.
beyond fly.
Wow.
Okay.
The fire actually fires.
The fire fires.
Guys, we make way too much money.
Yeah, actually about that.
So this is the new corporate headquarters for Acquisitions Incorporated.
Wrong.
Oops.
Oh, this is Aofell's summer house.
Wrong. Wrong.
I recognize it.
Of course you do. This is the part of the dark magic estate in New Hampshire.
A lot of
But
good memories from this
I get
place.
ahead of things here. You guys actually right now are in Fallcrest. Do you remember Fallcrest?
I do.
It's kind of where this whole thing started. It's a small town, very rustic, simple people. And in that small, simple, rustic town is an inn called the Silver Unicorn. That's where you guys have your base of operations. It's in the basement, or the cellar.
Still.
You're
Level
level
10.
10. You're kind of lamenting that fact. Things have been a little difficult of late. Your intern went off to Waikiki to surf the wave.
Right. Down economy.
Yes, he took a bunch of your money.
Yeah.
That wasn't good. Mr. Stinky, he couldn't stick around. He just started falling apart.
Emotionally.
We had a theme song for Mr. Stinky and everything.
Yes.
Well, we can still hear the theme song. We want to hear the theme song? Yeah, we can still hear the song.
So now it's more of a lament than a theme song.
Yeah, try to bring it to a minor key.
Actually, he demanded a raise.
We worked very hard on this.
Mr. Stinky,
Theme song for Mr. Sticky.
Gnawing on his arm,
Chewing on an arm.
getting special power.
Binwin is my friend.
Mr. Sticky!
Mr. Sticky! Ta-da!
So you guys are sitting around playing Three Dragon Ante,
Hold on, I
reminiscing
think you
about the olden
accidentally
days.
got my dice.
What?
I think Jerry got my dice.
Uh-oh.
How do you, what could,
I have some extra
Yours
dice.
look rad.
what?
Mine look dumb. So, okay.
Well, that's cool. All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Great. So you're playing, killing some time with Three Dragon.
You touch.
I took his
touch,
dice. Look, they're
you
purple and blue.
And that's just how we do things now. We just touch each other's dice.
We're just dice touchers.
Listen, he's got a story to tell.
Listen,
I,
I'm
for
just
one,
trying
wanna
to
hear
This
it.
isn't a
respect
sad
the
story
dice.
at all.
But things go well.
They could.
Okay.
Oh.
It's all on you.
All right. I have a dice at the ready.
Okay. But right now, things kind of look a little grim because you've been in this cellar before. It's not a particularly pleasant place. Don't get me wrong. With Sarah Osterman, she's great. She looks after you. She feeds you. You know, she makes your beds. She cleans your chamber pots and puts on your clothes for you. And
Okay. All right. Getting weirder.
you get it. Okay. But it turns out she is going off to live with her sister, and she's selling the place.
God damn it.
Son of a.
So you are soon not to even have a crappy headquarters.
Listen, we're gonna have to.
I
we're
caught
gonna
my
have to-
first kobold STD here.
We're gonna have to.
But forget about the bad stuff. You're playing cards down in the table
Bad
downstairs.
stuff. It was a fun night.
You're reminiscing about the good old days, like that time you went to keep on the Shadowfell, and you kicked that guy Calorel's ass way to Sunday. That was awesome.
Good times.
And you talk about the time when you went to the Storm Tower, and you fought those bandits, and you hung upside down on that ladder and cast spells.
I did. I had the double.
It was such a pleasure to watch you work that day.
It was a pleasure to work.
Yeah. Then there was that time you came to the rescue of Binwin Bronbottom's father, who had given up drinking.
Hammer time.
That's right. Yes. And forget about all the stuff that happened with the acid pit. It's yesterday.
That's not to dwell
I
on.
forgot about it.
Yeah.
Well, how incredibly easy for all of you.
It was super easy.
Minor setback.
There was really nothing left.
Yeah.
What would we mourn?
It's like a
Was
slap
there-
chop.
Exact-
Super easy cleanup.
I remember that time that my friend Binwin the dwarf, who's the only dwarf I really like in the whole world, who I care about and would run into acid to save things from, said, "Go get him!"
Let's be serious.
So-
Binwood would never go into acid.
So I did. Remember that time I threw the dagger and found the gelatinous cube that you wanted me to run into, but then I didn't
Yes.
run into it? I actually hit it with a dagger because I'm awesome. Yeah, I remember a lot of stuff about
And what
that
happened
day.
to you then?
Well, let me tell you what happened then. I pursued the man upon whom I had sworn oath of enmity, who, at the request of my good friend Binwin, I was chasing.
Yep.
And then
Didn't catch him though.
Right.
Failed Binwin on that.
Right, because
never got
and
him,
this is
Never
weird.
got him.
This is weird. What then happened was some fucker put a giant acid pit in the front door of that place.
What, in the foyer?
In the foyer. Like,
Who
why
puts
do
an
you
acid
why
pit
do
in the
you
foyer?
do that?
What about
Why
the
do
feng
you
soi?
why do you even do that?
I don't know.
Sort of thing.
keep
and the acid pit was triggered by a gong because that's practical. And then what happened was I fell down it. And then, as I was struggling to not die in the acid, rolling 19 after 19 after 19 after 19,
They put oil on the sides of the pit.
I remember, because, right,
It was
to increase the
DW
resonant sound of the gong, if I recall correctly from the plans. Then what happened after that was my friends continued trying to get magic armor instead of coming to save me.
No, I came down and looted the corpse.
That's right, you did loot the corpse.
But the bad guys did raise you from the dead so that they couldn't.
They did, and then they came back and saved me from hell.
All right, so
That
even,
gets-
Even Steven.
That gets like a 3-second. And then they went to hell and saved me.
I remember a hug last year.
Yeah, I remember it too. Lots of things have happened since then.
been a long year. A long, cold year.
It's been a long year.
Fall
Can I
time.
mention that the Bards wrote a song about that event?
They did.
Oh, well,
Did we split the party up and got Al killed? Acquisitions Inc.
So you're rubbing each other the wrong way, playing
Right?
cards, when suddenly you hear echoing through the cellar, Jim Dark Magic.
Jim Dark Magic. Jim Dark Magic. Jim Dark Magic. Jim Dark Magic.
where's that coming from? Hold on, do you guys hear something?
I have a message. Jim Dark Magic.
Did you cast a spell to make your fart sound like that?
Is there some group of ruffians driving a wagon down the street playing music I need to go yell at them to turn down?
I always hear people whispering my name.
Oh.
You guys can hear it now too?
Yeah.
And then suddenly a mouth appears on a wall nearby and says, Jim Dark Magic,
So you
I have
trip
a message
downtown.
for you. And then it coughs up something.
Uh-oh.
That was a good joke.
Who installed a glory hole?
What the fuck?
Volleyball?
And then the mouth disappears.
It's my message.
The ball
Yeah,
disappears
this- I
and the
don't know
mouth
what this is.
disappears.
Here, do you want me to-
Puzzle. Jim
The
does
mouth
not do
disappears.
good with puzzles.
Do you have
ball
plans for the
remains.
mouth? I had plans for the mouth.
Yeah.
You have plans for the
I
mouth,
had
too?
plans for that mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
let-
how you end up with a kobold STD.
Here, let Daddy do it.
You don't know it either.
No, I got it. I'm really smart. My int is 10. James, I'm writing this letter on a football because we're out of scrolls. Valkar was supposed to pick up some at the store, but he fell asleep and forgot.
Sounds like Valkar.
Yeah, it's kind of a Valkar thing to do. He's dreadfully out of sorts these days and more drunk than usual, I'm afraid. It is with heavy heart that I tell you Grandpa Jim has passed on. What? The family gathers presently at the estate in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
It would be all sorts of banana pancakes awesome if you could join us for the reading of the will. All of your cousins are here, the living ones anyway. My, have they grown, and fair Olivia has turned into quite the bushy bombshell.
Ooh.
She would be tickled to see you, I'm sure. Of course, I meant that in the good way, not the bad way. It's been so long since your last visit. I know you find the old house tiresome, but I'd be, whoops, I've run out of football. Be a good boy, and don't keep old Snarl waiting. Hugs, Grandma.
Wow.
Hugs and kisses.
What are you guys doing this weekend?
I mean, I was going to play some League of Legends.
Yeah. I don't want to go
I was
home
going to make a
alone.
TV show, but I'll go with you.
All right.
You start to hear screaming outside, up the stairs, out through the inn, out in the street somewhere. People
Probably
screaming.
for me.
I'm going to run headlong into danger without thinking once about it.
So you don't even put your helmet on before you run up the stairs?
In game, the helmet is on because I have a very strong neck in game.
All right, Finwin tear asses up the staircase. Leaving you guys to look at his
he
hand.
runs out, I go, oh, hey, look out, there might be acid up there.
I replace his cards with shitty cards and then follow him up the stairs.
Straighten my cloak and follow.
All right.
I sigh heavily, collect myself up from the table, and walk slowly up the stairs.
When you saunter
Saunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
out the
I
front
am
door,
Faye, after all.
the streets are pretty much bare. Everybody has scattered except for Wasara, who's standing there with her hands on her cheeks. The reason everybody has run scared is that there is a big-ass skeletal dragon
What?
with a dragonborn
The
rider
dragon came!
What?
You ordered a dragon?
No.
Oh.
No, this is a deadly foe.
Oh.
Powerful in life, unstoppable in death.
like
We should get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
See? It's hideous and skeletal.
Okay.
There's a... What?
What?
What? There is a rider on the back of this rotting, decrepit skeleton that you recognize as the family carriage. This is Kronk.
Oh, Kronk.
Kronk.
Right,
rider-
guys, it's cool. It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool, guys.
Yeah, you rode on Kronk a lot as a kid.
Man, me and Kronk,
So no hit?
we go way back.
Those
no,
are some adventures that we have to tell.
No swingy?
no hit Kronk.
On Kronk's back is the driver, your coachman, Snarl.
Oh, sorry, that was funny.
And, and Snarl, you know, is mute.
Can't talk.
That's what mute means.
Right. I knew that. Double checking.
I can't believe the Dark Magers can't afford the kind of mute that talks.
It's better when they don't talk.
That'd be a pretty shitty mute.
Believe me, the things I've done in the back of Kronk, you don't want somebody who talks.
What happens in Kronk stays in Kronk.
Exactly.
That's why Kronk's all skeletal and rotting.
So gross.
Yeah,
So true.
I know. I'm with you. So anyway, Snarl is extremely old. He's been your family coachman since longer than you've been alive.
Sure.
And he's just there, just sort of looking at the scattering crowds impatiently, and he just sort of fixes his eyes on you and doesn't even recognize you at first because you're all, you know.
Well, I grew a beard.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, that would be the
An
reason
incredible beard.
why. On the beard scale, would you say it's a...
It's a 10.
It's obviously a Wheaton
Yes. There you go.
on the beard scale. No, that's good.
Oh, all right.
What do you do, if anything?
What's up, Snarl? My friend's here. Can I hitch a ride on Kronk? Oh, you can't talk. Just, nod once. Give me one of these, or one of these. It's cool, guys. Come on, get on the dragon.
Right. Now, it's been several years...
Don't walk behind the dragon, whatever you do.
It's been several years since you've had to mount Kronk.
Well, I've got a girlfriend now.
You people! Come on! It's just a word.
If it's just a word, you're doing it wrong.
So you're going to make a skill check. It's athletics or an acrobatics
yeah.
check to
Jim
climb
is
up
not-
onto the back
Jim's
of Kronk.
great at both of those.
This is not necessary.
And the rest of you can just sort of watch and observe.
Well, they're both a 5, so
skill check.
I'm gonna go acrobatics.
Okay.
Gonna make a skill check.
No, he's not.
That's a 10.
All right. Jim has a little bit of problems getting up there. He sort of slides down on the rib bones a little bit. Then he tries to get his grip on some other bone. Come on. You people are so fickle. And he seems to be struggling a bit.
Having a hard time here, guys. Dragon smaller when I left.
I'll help him up.
Okay.
Onto his own dragon.
All right. You give him an automatic +2 on his
Yeah.
roll. You get to try again there, Jim.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. Oh shit!
I crit.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he gives me a little Christmas goose early.
You own that motherfucking dragon.
Yeah,
All right.
We have a thing for that.
You do?
I just crit.
That's right. Crit music.
Crit music.
Critical hit. How you like that shit? Baby, that's what you get. Another critical hit.
How much cooler is that?
Right out the gate, I'm already
We are
rolling 20.
fucking wrecked for all future D&D games.
My second roll. My second roll.
So once
So
again,
do you like spin around each rib like it's a stripper pole as you work your way up to the top of the thing, just like you weave through the ribs?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
so once
I was
again,
hoping
you
that's
find
what you
success
did.
by walking on the backs of your friends.
Right.
Perfect.
Eh.
All right. Anybody else wish to join him? He's right up on top now. It's normal.
I will jump up on
Binwin.
this dragon.
You're small of stature, but stout of heart.
Yo.
I'd like to give you a boost.
Hey. That
Like
is what-
friends do.
That's what she said.
It's not gay if he's fey.
You're saying it's totally all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I
Just
give
grab
Binwin
a
boost, Dungeon Master?
Just grab a hawk.
You just give him a +2.
Just grab a haunch.
Right. One haunch.
Here we go. I got a 13. What am I rolling? What skill?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Shit. I got a 13 athletics. That's 26.
Wow.
All right.
Uh-oh.
You just claw your way up that.
Critical hit.
That wasn't a natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah, don't give him the song. Make him earn that shit.
Here, I'm gonna. Can you reach down and help me up?
Yeah, you won't?
I do.
Here we go. Oops. Dost thou have a song for a critical miss?
This one's a cappella. Wait, I gotta find it.
Boy, are they unprepared.
I'm not in game. You had a 1 in 20 chance to be a loser. Your lack of luck just makes me want to hurl. It's really rather scary how you rolled that just like Jerry.
Oh, yeah. That's canonical.
Congratulations, you roll like a girl. A tiny girl. It's our characters singing that, not us.
We need to audit your privilege over there.
So do you fall off?
Well,
That's, I'll have you make a saving throw.
oh,
Just a straight up d20 roll. As you reach over
3.
and fall over.
Listen, guys, we can't get on the dragon. I think we might be in a little bit of trouble.
Dungeon Master.
You take 3 points of damage.
Aophel face steps to the top of the dragon.
Aelfel phase steps to the top of the dragon.
Sweet.
It's what we do.
Can you
Should I
help me
roll
out
the
here?
high five, or is that high five?
High five.
Five.
Can I use my mage hand to just grab him and pull him up?
No, because he weighs too much.
I set you up for that one.
Yeah.
I knew it only carried 20 pounds.
Little help, maybe. I mean, this little help, maybe. Can you grant the
I'll
help?
help him.
I'm brushing
No.
my hair.
I don't.
I can push. You can
I
step
didn't mean to
on
roll
me.
that.
13.
All right, 15. Is that going to be getting this fucking dragon?
Well, I don't know. The dragon doesn't like you very
I
much.
whispered to Kronk.
Let me make a
Really
check.
wanted to use the
Why don't you make a
defense
diplomacy
roll.
check?
Yeah.
We'll call it a moderate DC.
Oh, no.
You want me to roll it?
Yes, please.
All right, good Kronk. Nice Kronk. 21.
Okay. It forgives you.
All right. I pat its rotting tendon.
All right. You are now lying at the bottom of the dragon, staring up at your friends.
You got this.
I got this so good. I am going to try to get on this dragon again. 23.
I feel
Oh, yes.
confident in that.
That was Aelfel. He was very impressed.
I thought that was the dragon.
A lot of people think Aophel's the dragon.
Oh. That's your nickname in the Fae.
And our Jethro Tull cover band.
At the Fae clubs? You go
At the Fae Club. That's his name with the Fae clubs.
Hell yeah.
Although the dragon's all rotted out, its wings still have all their membranes, so it takes off into the air.
Thank God.
All of the people in Fall Crest stare up at you, and one old crone on the ground, standing next to Asara, shouts up, "Jim!
Shut up, Crone.
Jim! Watch out for the white staffs!"
What? The beating of the wings, I imagine.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
pretty loud.
Watch out for the...
I don't know what she said.
Yeah, we're gonna watch out for him though.
Huh.
I think she said, watch out for the wood chefs.
Watch out for the no. It was watch out for the woodchucks.
You can make a perception check to see if you got enough
Woodchucks.
of what she said.
Woodchucks could be chefs.
Dire woodchucks.
You recognize her, by the way. She's like this crazy woman in Fall Crest who like shouts prophecies to people in
19.
the streets. With a 19, you heard her say wart staffs, which is kind of bad
Wart
news.
staffs. I went to the doctor for that. It's gone. Don't worry about it.
That was a long time ago.
I got a magical ointment. Twice a day, but I did it 4 times. Make sure.
Yeah. So, the Wisconsin wart staffs.
Oh.
They are bad news. Family of necromancers.
Oh, I hate those guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, I saw a lot of necromancers when I was in hell.
Yeah.
When you were in Nam?
Yeah.
You
guys-
hell.
Not nom hell.
Nam was hell.
Or hell. Yeah.
Necromancers are dicks, you guys. Necromancers are dicks. AFL just stares off, the wings beating beneath him, his silvery hair blowing out behind him. 1,000 square stare in his eyes. He feels nostalgia as a standard action. A single tear falls from his perfectly black orbular eye and turns into a diamond as the wind catches it and carries it away.
No, we can't make our shit turn into diamonds, can we? He's got to roll for that. I'll give you the nostalgia.
I don't know, it was racing by pretty fast. It could have been a
Jim
diamond.
turns the stereo up.
All right. You
Dude,
have
these are my
a-
favorite minstrels, guys. Have you heard these? These guys are awesome.
One
Paul and
bourbon, one scotch, and one beer.
I heard those minstrels opened for Jonathan of Colton. Long time ago in the village of Hamlet, you guys probably don't remember.
No.
Suddenly Elfhel's a hipster.
Suddenly.
The dragon races across the landscape, bearing you safely, never-ending story style, to your destination.
What?
He set you up, and he spiked it.
Yeah. And eventually bears you to the familiar lands, at least familiar to him, of New Hampshire.
Yep.
And settles down in front of a vast, sprawling mansion that has withstood the passage of many generations of great dark magic wizards.
Wow.
Okay, so your grandpa's name was Jim as well?
Yeah, it's a family name.
His father's name was Jim as well.
Are you Jim Dark Magic III?
I am.
Is it like a real pretty mansion?
It's pretty nice. It's not the nicest mansion,
But it's a mansion.
I guess.
Even in Fantasyland, you're rich?
Not as rich.
You can't ever be poor anywhere?
No.
They have a family song.
Oh, they do?
Pass it along.
We are the Dark Magics. Come see our bitchin' house. Our favorite young son is named Jim. And he loves to masturbate all day. Masturbate all day. Masturbate Dig all day, hey, hey.
Would you like to
That's
try?
that's not canonical.
Wow. Would you guys like to dismount?
Yeah,
I want to
so.
Fred Flintstone off this shit. Yabba dabba doo!
You can all roll at the same time.
I'm gonna roll the dabba.
Athletics or acrobatics. You can either climb down or leap down.
19.
Splendid.
23.
Face step.
You can face step again that quick?
Yeah.
He just needs
10.
like 5 minutes and a sandwich.
That's impressive.
And
What's going on?
Seriously,
nothing's wrong. What's wrong with you?
14, is that pretty
14?
good? I think that's pretty good. I heard that was a...
I don't know. Audience, is 14 good enough?
Somebody tried to help you out with DC 10.
Somebody down here is like DC 10. Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah,
All right.
think about all the bones.
Guess what?
man.
You land on your feet.
In a pile of dragon poop.
Big pile of dragon poop.
Of spectral dragon poop.
Yes.
That shit doesn't come off.
No.
Okay. You notice as you make your way toward the entrance of this grand house that there's a bunch of crates, like big black boxes, being transported into the house, like there's been some sort of delivery or something. You're not sure what are in these gigantic boxes, but they're being piled up in the central foyer. And there is a tiefling sort of supervising as these boxes are brought in, and he sort of looks at the dragon and sees it land, but he's trying to get... You notice he's not paying any attention to really anything because he's holding a decanter in his hand that is empty except for a little dribble of what looks like ale at the bottom. And he swigs it, and he holds the empty decanter, and it starts to fill up a little bit. Oh, I knew you'd like that.
Delicious.
Hey, Binwin. Go be friends with that guy.
So I wander over to this tiefling.
All right, he's there. Who orders 5,000 pounds of hamburger?
This day's getting better and better.
Who are you, short dwarf? I am Valkar the Magnificent.
Valkar, is your ale magnificent?
My ale is not great, no.
But it's plentiful.
Yeah.
But my taste buds were burnt off in an accident years ago,
Well,
along with my dignity.
I just flew in from Fallcrest, and boy, are my arms tired. And I would like a sip of your ale.
A
Quench this.
diplomacy check.
A what?
A diplomacy check.
Sure, no
Or
problem.
intimidate if you prefer.
Well, hold on. Let's take a look at intimidate. I'll intimidate.
That's more of a give me your goddamn ale.
So that's a 19. No,
Excellent.
excuse me, it's a 20.
All right.
So I say, drinking on the job, give me that fucking thing.
All right. He's so startled he sort of lets it go, but you catch it.
Right.
All right. And he,
Take a little nip.
over your shoulder, he sees you. He says, Master Darkman,
Valkar.
you have deigned to return.
High five. Whoa, too slow, Joe. I get him every time with that one.
He says,
I'm
these
good,
must
yeah.
be your
High
friends.
five.
They didn't say anything about friends.
Listen, it's playing room. They can stay in my place. It'd be cool.
All right, whatever. I don't suppose he told you what he did to me.
It's not important, so no, I didn't say anything.
Did he? Let me ask you a question, Valkar the Magnificent.
He's not magnificent.
He's
Did
right,
he,
I'm
did,
not.
he do, did he do something that ended with you at the bottom of a pool of acid? If no, then not a fuck is given this day.
I was the magician at his 6th birthday party.
I was better than him at 6.
He says, you made fun of every trick I did. You said, that's not magic.
It's true, it wasn't.
You wound me. Says, where's my flask?
Oh, Aelfeld took it. He's got it.
More like ale fell.
No, don't give him that.
That's not what he needs.
And then he says, and I've lost the receipt for all of these hamburger. I don't even know who ordered it. I am a worse butler than I am a magician. And he goes stumbling off somewhere.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Free
not really.
endless flask.
Free endless flask for us.
Owen,
All right.
for us.
Friendship, friendship, drinking from the flask.
I'd like you guys to put your figures in the grand foyer of the house, if you would. Anywhere is fine.
Look at
The
that
foyer
huge ball
is
sitting
filled
outside of the
with-
house.
You haven't had good luck with foyers.
Man.
So place gingerly.
So if this is the grand foyer, is there a lesser foyer elsewhere?
There are no fewer than 6 foyers in this house. This is the only one with a gong. I joke.
I hate foyers. Why does it always have to be foyers?
There's
Well,
a
I'm
fire
probably
burning in
standing
the
back
fire
here next
pit.
to my friend
Oh,
Pinwin.
you see the fire? Actually lights up. Isn't that cool?
I see it.
Isn't that cool? And then there are stuffed, horrific animals sort of posed around the room. A dire wolf, a
Which will
dire
come to
bear, and
life
an owl
at
bear.
a dramatically appropriate moment.
Yes. And as you are settling in, there are a pile of crates sort of being piled up in the middle of the room. Yeah, and you can smell the hamburger coming out through the wood. It smells raw, though, like it's uncooked.
Robble, robble.
You should go stand on top of that hamburger and have Jim set you on fire, and then it'll be like a hamburger barbecue.
Or, no.
Coming down the stairs is a dwarf.
Yeah. Is she pretty?
Yeah, he's got some sawdust in his hair, but he's very good looking, like strapping and
All right.
muscular and strong.
You're on vacation. You know?
I'll take what I can get. I'm
That
on
has in New
vacation.
Hampshire stays in New
He
Hampshire.
comes strutting down the stairs, and you recognize him as
Dimsy.
Dimsy. Dimsy Dimsy Anwick. That's my name.
Did you just almost say Dimsy Iron Chef?
I did.
You did.
I totally did. Dimsy Ann, chef.
Today's special ingredient to Owl Bear!
And he says, Master Dark Magic. Good to see you, man. Hey, pal.
What's up?
You looking good?
Yeah, well,
I'm Dimsy.
thank you.
I'm the
Pinwin.
I'm the handy dwarf.
I'm a handsy dwarf.
It happens fast.
He
It
says,
happens so fast.
Listen, careful with Dimsy. All right, just easy.
Okay.
yo, you get right to it.
Yeah.
You want to go bang some rocks?
You don't.
No.
You don't.
There aren't that many of us.
Unfortunately, I'm on the job.
Come on.
On the job later.
Come on. You don't know what you're passing up here.
No, after we win, you can go bang rocks all you want.
All right. Later.
Dimsy, cut him some slack. Give him some time to at least move his bags in.
All right. I'm not pushy. I'll go put away my tool.
Ooh.
But I'll be back for you later.
Awesome. I want to see your jewels.
Intense heat.
So much intense heat.
Yes, it is rather warm here in New Hampshire. The humidity is a little deadly. It's not like the West Coast at all, where everything's comfortable and sun shines every day. You notice that as you're squatting near the hamburger, that the family cat has also taken to this bounty that is arranged in the middle of the foyer. You know the family cat's name is Gygax.
Give him a little scritch.
Yeah, and it's just like... And then it sees you, and it comes up to you, and it sort of, rubs its legs,
No,
its body
hate
around your
cats.
legs. And then, you hate cats?
Binwin hates cats. I love cats. They sell a lot of books. You put a cat on a book, everybody wants to buy it.
And then, surprisingly, it just springs up into your arms, Ullman, like right into your arms.
It's not agitated by the holy symbol?
Not at all.
All right. Just to make sure, I press the holy symbol around its strategic locations. Just to make sure. Okay, all right, so it's good. It's a real cat. It's not
cat
some
is not
fucking
a demon.
crazy sorceress cat. It's a cat. All right.
It is it seems, by all accounts, to be a real cat. You can make a nature check, and that will assure you beyond
don't
any
have to
reasonable
make
doubt.
I'm
It's a real
satisfied.
cat.
I set him up on the shoulder
Okay.
and just kind of let him hang out there, walk back and forth,
Okay.
get what he needs.
And Gygax the cat is happy to meet you.
Sweet. All right, but you notice that you haven't seen any members of the Dark Magic family
Yeah.
anywhere. When you look up the stairs, you can see...
Where's your family?
I don't care.
Did you get along with your family?
Not especially.
Ooh. Bad blood.
A little bit.
Okay.
Up
you
the
like to
stairs,
talk about it?
those of you who care can see a gigantic crystal ball. Like it's bigger, it's taller than you are, sitting in this great ornate device. And it's giving off all kinds of weird colors and energy. And behind it are shelves, like it's part of a library. Although, surprisingly, when you look up, those shelves used to be packed with all kinds of magical tomes that people read. Now they've been picked clean.
Did they change my room? They took all my posters down.
Maybe.
Now it's like a workout room or something.
You also, you also notice that some of the furniture that you remember is gone.
Yeah, it's not quite like I remember it, guys. We had even more cool shit than this.
And then, sort of coming out from an upstairs room and drifting down the balcony is this beautiful, charming, lovely girl with silver gray hair. She's human, but she seems to have gone completely silver gray in her youth, and she can't be more than 20 or so. And
My guess is that this is the Olivia mentioned on the magical ball.
Yes, indeed. And this absolutely busty, not bushy, young girl.
That's right.
Reading is fundamental, Jerry.
Seems,
I had a much different image in my head of her,
Yeah.
actually.
It's busty, yeah.
she seems to
Guys.
move with a great grace, like music just seems to play
Sheath
with
it.
every footstep.
I'm trying.
Sheath it. Sheath it.
It's my cousin, dude.
I know, that's what's making it so awkward.
And she stands on the balcony, and she says, "Oh, Jim,
Olivia.
remember when we used to kiss in your bedroom closet?"
You sure you're not from Arkenhampshire?
No, I don't remember that at all. Shut up. That's dumb. I didn't do that.
"My brother Percival will be so pleased to see you. He wasn't expecting you at all."
I'm sure. Great.
He says, or she says, "We are just waiting for the arrival of Mr. Khan to read our grandfather's will."
Well, I'm ready for that part. And I'm out of here.
She says, "Who are your friends?"
This is my friend Ullman.
I'm his boss, actually.
This is my friend Binwin.
How's it going?
And this is my friend Al.
My name is Aofel.
She says,
He just died.
He's cool now, though.
she says, "Do you have last names?"
El Romane.
I'm sorry?
El Romane.
Well, Master El Romani, Manfred St. John, welcome to our house. She says, there is something that I should mention to you, because it might seem awkward later. My brother was cursed when he was a young boy by a member of the Wortstaff family. As a consequence, he can neither see nor hear Fae.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that curse every once in a while.
Don't. Tell you, this don't ask, don't tell policy really needs to end.
She says, I hope you don't find it terribly awkward.
Perhaps he won't find it terribly awkward if I don't acknowledge him either.
And she says, the rest of the family has gathered in the dining room.
All right, we'll go in there.
Would you take my hand, Jin?
No.
All right. She will graciously usher you past the hamburger crates into the dining room. You can just put your figures in here. You might want to grab the other ones.
Should I just save you some time and bring all the monsters in now?
Here is Olivia. She is going to sit next to Jim.
I'll have her sit. She can sit between. There we go. And I can ask incredibly awkward questions all through dinner.
You notice that standing in a corner here, watching you nervously as you come in, is a suit of armor. And its head sort of moves and squeals back and forth. Jim, when you come into the room, it starts to get really, really nervous. And it just starts to sort of shiver. You used to torture Clatterby when you were a boy.
Did I ever?
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so you grew up with an animated suit of armor?
You didn't?
I didn't even grow up with parents.
There's a sad cue,
Whoa.
if ever I heard one.
Why do you think I'm so emo all the time? It's not just a humorous affectation to win the loyalty of the audience.
At the end of the table sits your grandmother, Dolores. And you can see that she, and this has been true for years, she hasn't put her face on quite right, so it's sort of slid and peeled off on the corner.
Just,
so that
just as a heads up, guys, my grandma's a real lich, okay?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Olivia's brother, her cousin, or your cousin, Percival, is seated at the table and looks shocked and horrified when you walk in.
What's up, Percy?
And then he looks even more shocked and horrified when he sees that you have brought strangers. And he says, really, mothers?
He said what?
He said, well, you're not sure. Do you want to ask him?
I'm old.
What'd you
and
say about
going
my
to-
friends, Percy?
He says, I didn't think you would be here,
Yeah.
James.
Well, I'm here. And actually, I brought more people than you even know about.
He says,
AFL Winks.
you've always thought you could do whatever you wanted.
I know I can. You're dumb.
He says, I don't know what you're expecting.
Shit ton of gold.
Then you are going to be gravely disappointed.
We'll see about that.
Binwin farts.
Do you have a mini for the fart? Is that?
It's shaped like a dire wolf.
Oops. He's not there yet. There are
That's
some other
scary.
figures around. You see your aunts.
Oh, yeah.
You see your Aunt Wanda, who is Percival's mother and Olivia's mother. You see your Aunt Gorgon.
Gorgon?
Gorgon.
Yikes.
When you look at, you see that Gorgon is actually a lovely woman from a distance of about 10 feet away. But she's got this bizarro headdress that's like a mobile. It's got little parts that sort of swing and move around. And her face, as you get close up, there's something a little odd about it. And when you look, it's like she's got ants crawling around on it.
Ooh, real butterface.
But no, it's not ants exactly. Aelfel, with your keen, sharp eyes, and Binwin with your low-light vision, you see that her hat is made up of little cranes, and there are tiny little microscopic people running around or hanging off her face, basically fixing it.
Oh! I do not want to sit by her. No.
And all she says when you come in is she turns to the grandmother Dolores and says, "My children will be along shortly."
Yeesh.
And you know her children are wretched and hideous.
Okay.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
When you see, or when Wretched walks into the room, she is
Oh, that's their names?
That's their name. You're just figuring that out now, aren't you? You see that Wretched Dark Magic is a willowy, statuesque girl, very physically attractive, it would seem, except she's wearing a mask, a silver mask over her face. Her brother, Hideous, is only 12 years old. You see that when he enters, he just looks like your normal 12-year-old spoiled brat, but he's got a swarm of snakes following him.
What the fuck?
It's like, your family's weird, man.
That's why I don't go home.
Oh, and did I mention there was a stuffed eagle in this room?
You kind of buried the lead on that.
All right. And as you sort of settle down in the table, there is a knock at the door outside, blah, 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 narrative, narrative, narrative. Suddenly, the drunk tiefling butler comes blundering in with a man who appears to be made out of stone. But he moves, and he walks. And this is the family lawyer, Mr. Khan.
Does he walk in sort of a, I don't know, golem-y kind of gait?
Yes.
Okay. I recognize that.
And he parks himself at the end of the table. Valkar the Magnificent, standing in the doorway, and says, "Well, my work is done. If you need nothing from me, that's great. Fuck you." And he blunders out. And Mr. Khan, he pulls out a stone tablet. You don't know where he pulled it out from. And he begins to read.
This is the good part, guys. Get ready. Grandpa was loaded.
All of the family has been waiting long for this. And he says, "I, James Tarthanian Dark Magic the First."
You're not my grandpa.
Your grandmother says, "Oh, really, James?"
He's not, Grandma. Has he been tricking you? What have you been doing to my grandma?
Banging rocks.
We can look at your comedy acting puppet show later.
I told you she was a lich.
May I continue?
Whatever.
Hereby declare this to be my last will and testament.
To my darling wife, Dolores, I leave the ancestral mausoleum and my financial investment portfolio. To Martha, your mother, who's not here, Wanda, other aunt, who breaks into tears at this moment, and Gorgon, your girlfriend.
No.
The unhappy widows of my 3 dear boys, I leave the sun, the moon, and the stars.
Is that like nothing?
It's like a metaphor.
Okay.
Do with them as you will.
Yikes.
To my granddaughter, Olivia, I leave my hope that you will find a wizard of caring demeanor and firm wand to marry and to love someone with an appreciation for great beauty and caution to balance your wild nature. To my granddaughter, Wretched, and grandson Hideous, I leave nothing but the wish that you grow up to become powerful wizards and masters of your own fortunes, beyond the reach of your miserable and undeserving mother's grasping talons.
Grandpa laid it out.
He's dropping some science.
Yeah.
To my grandson, James III.
Jim.
A boot to the head.
That's for about 11 of you.
I leave the remainder of my worldly possessions, including my name, the family estate and household staff in New Hampshire, Kronk the dragon, my cat, Gygax,
Awesome.
and my secret chest.
Oh, I didn't even know about that chest.
You, above all others, carry the burden and the promise of the dark magic legacy. Guard it well as I have done.
I will, Grandpa. You can count on me.
The golem will take it, he'll put the slab where the sun don't shine, and he proceeds to get up. At which point, Percival... Hello? What about me? Am I not mentioned at all?
I know he can't hear me, so I say, you'll get nothing and like it.
The golem says,
And who are you, exactly?
I'm with Jim Dark Magic.
Percival Dark Magic.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you were talking to me. It's a fake thing.
I'm sorry, there is no mention of you. But I was his apprentice for 3 years. 3 years. He made me clean his chamber pots. For fuck's
Well, now they're
sake.
my chamber pots. You're welcome to keep cleaning them.
You who wander off and leave me here. You, how dare you? He said the chest would be mine someday.
You didn't even know about the chest. It was secret.
I totally knew about the chest. I was the only one who knew about the chest.
It's my chest now. I'm offering you a cushy chamber pot job. Well, actually, not too cushy. I had faith food for lunch. That stuff goes right through you.
the chest of the golem opens up. Ooh, a little bit of steam comes out. And there is a small replica platinum and gold jewel-encrusted chest, about this big, that he takes out and puts at the end of the table. And then he also pulls out of a compartment somewhere else. A small little key. And he puts it down.
I snatch them both up.
All right. Percival is beside himself. You see, he was sort of flexing his wand. It just went and
Such a Hufflepuff, that guy.
and then he throws the remains across the table right into your chest, like. And then the golem turns around and leaves.
All right. Well, I want to pop the top on this chest.
Granny Dolores says, "Oh, James, you always wanted to open your Christmas presents early. You should wait. It's a private moment."
No, I'm going to open it here.
"Oh, goody," she says. And she says, "I hope it's banana bread. I wish your mother was here, but alas, she's upstairs."
No. All right.
You know, your mother, ever since you left, she has been in this sort of perpetual state of delirium where she seems to exist in another reality completely. She refers to things that aren't there, people who aren't there. She doesn't know who you are. So you might see her, you might not.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So key, lock.
Yes. As soon as you put the key in, the chest does not open. However, a larger version of that chest materializes on the table in front of you.
Grandpa.
You finally got to see the Jim Dark magic.
I did.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Omen, you appraise that big chest as being worth about 25,000 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Just the chest?
The chest itself is worth that. The little one's worth about 5,000.
Fuck that chest. I don't care about that chest.
The cat leaps off your shoulders and like sort of studies the chest and sniffs it and all that kind of thing, as intrigued by it as you are, apparently.
Oh, man.
And you can see all of your cousins are kind of craning in.
Yeah, you know, we don't have to open this here. I think we should put this on the back of your dragon.
No.
Okay.
No, I want everyone to see the cool shit I just got. And then they can all get out of my house.
All right. You open up the big chest, which isn't locked. Inside, you see 3 books. They all seem to go together in a set. Books, you know what books are? Books.
Vaguely.
And they're dusty and old and kind of crappy looking. But they got great titles.
I picked the books up and set them aside to see if there was anything under the books.
All right. Kat will go over, sniff the books. You see Olivia and Percival look with great interest. Percival actually is not really looking with great interest. He thinks you're just a total bastard. You're not very nice. And you see there's nothing else in the chest.
Really feel around in there, though.
I want to check for secret compartments.
Oh, very good. All right.
Perception?
Yes.
So this compartment is actually a double secret.
It's a secret within a secret.
17.
All right. You do find a secret compartment at the bottom.
Ho ho!
A wand flicks up in the air.
Nice! I snatch it.
All right. Interestingly enough, you think this might be your granddad's wand.
Grandpa's wand.
Wow.
Grandpa's wand.
And yeah. Binman's like, wow, a stick. Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But there's nothing else in the compartment.
All right.
I
Well,
look at the titles of the books.
They say The Manual of Awesome, Volume 1.
What?
The Manual of Awesome, Volume 2, and
the
number
sequel.
3.
It's a trilogy.
You can make an Arcana check. Anybody can make an Arcana check, actually.
A what check?
An Arcana check. If you don't want to make one, Binwin, it's okay.
27.
Because,
30.
you know, 30.
8.
17.
All right.
I rolled a 16, but 27.
Okay, well done. You two know that these books are epic, that they are, anybody who reads these books basically gets magically dumped with all of the knowledge of like 100 different wizards.
I grab Awesome Volume 2 because I know that the second one of the trilogy is usually the best.
Now,
And
it
I
might
just
take a
start
night.
scanning through
Yes.
for Dagobah.
Yeah. As you sort of flip through, you become instinctively aware that if you read this book from front to back, you could probably do it in a night, you will become so awesome that normal people couldn't handle it. You think that this goes a long way toward explaining something you'd always suspected. Your grandfather was an archwizard by the time he was about 21. And there's no way he could have done that with book learning. I mean, let's face it. But you think if he had had a book like this and read it, he may have just gotten a power up to like master wizard status.
These books are exactly what I need to take my show to the next level.
These books are like skipping 11 levels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like those incredible CDs
But
you
wait,
see
in
after
magic
midnight.
only, right?
What's that?
Only in magic, though, right?
No, for reals.
But no. What I mean, like, if Binwin read the books, I wouldn't become a better dwarf.
You totally would, because these books are not all just about magic.
They're
about being
They're
awesome.
They're
magic
about
books.
being awesome. They are the
Listen,
manuals
if you
of
have
awesome.
to, if you have to have explained to you why an awesome book makes you awesome, maybe you're not ready to read it.
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't multi-class. Accidentally. That happened to a guy I knew once. And it caused
Right.
a lot of friction at home.
Now, here's the catch. There's always a catch, right? Once you read the book, it disappears.
So Grandpa couldn't have read the books.
Not unless he recovered them.
Oh, Grandpa, you're so awesome.
Because he probably dedicated, 21 to 65 or whatever, 755, whoever, getting those books back, because in the wrong hands,
That was a pointed look at you and me.
Yeah.
I looked at all of you.
No, I saw where you came first.
You looked at us.
Yo.
In the wrong hands, like say in the hands of a wart staff, they
Yeah.
could be bad news.
That's no good.
Yeah. Which occurs to you as all of these strange people that you haven't met in
Tad, open
10
it
years.
here.
Well, I put the books back in the chest.
The other catch is there's only 3 of them.
That's enough for me. I don't,
No problem. What'd you say?
it's enough for me.
Wait, you don't know how to read, right?
I can read. I'm hooked on phonics.
So, like if you were to take volume 1 and read that, it would be gone. Somebody else could take volume 2 and get as much awesome as you.
Well, sure, but I could also read volumes 1 through 3, right?
You totally could. You
Yeah.
could keep them all for yourself.
Done.
Or you could share.
Yes,
with
I could,
friends.
but maybe your grandpa will leave you something rad. And
Remember
Now
that, ti-
that
remember that
this is
time when we were
all-
in the storm tower and then you guys were going to die and then I saved you? Remember that?
Actually,
Remember when
really
that
don't.
happened? It was pretty awesome.
Jim has almost no memory.
Well, let me reenact it for you with puppets.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
It was pretty awesome. I mean, it's the sort of thing that someone, I don't know, might
Oh,
be
Jim likes
rewarded
puppets.
for.
Your granny says,
That face was awesome.
your Aunt Wanda's still crying, by the way. She doesn't seem to be happy about anything. But your grandmother says, well, now that that's over with, perhaps we should talk about the summer retreat. We're taking the house to Neverwinter.
Sometimes we take the house on vacation.
You take the whole house?
On
It's
vacation.
a traveling house. Really? You guys didn't have a traveling house? This is getting weird now.
Olivia says,
I
every
didn't
year-
have a house. I slept underneath a tree. And I liked it.
We have a couple trees on the grounds.
Put these books in your box. Close the lid of the box. Remove the key. Swallow the key. Get the fuck on this dragon. Let's get out of here. Every person in your family is batshit loco. Some of them don't have heads. Some of them have heads that are being perpetually rebuilt. Some of them are tiny children made out of snakes.
Listen, we can have dinner and then we can go.
Olivia says, that would be very civilized of you. And it's been so long since we've seen you, James.
Shut up, Olivia.
I kind of want to see the walking house.
Doesn't walk.
Oh.
It just sort of travels through interdimensional space.
Jim, did you hear the story about the guy who inherited everything at a dinner where he was surrounded by jealous, crazy relatives, and then they went insane and tried to kill him and his friends?
I told you I have no memory. The movie doesn't ring a bell.
It's a story we used to tell when we were growing up in the forest where we didn't have houses or parents.
We entertained ourselves with imaginary tales.
Imaginary tales of people, friends who said, perhaps we should leave. It's called The Tales of the Friends Who Weren't Listened to.
That's my cat. Have some dinner. We don't have to spend the night. Just eat and we'll go. It'll be cool.
Jim, did you hear the story of the guy who inherited everything and then the crazy family tried to poison
Hold on
him
a second.
through the food?
Anybody here going to try to do anything bad?
Dark magic.
No. See, it's fine. Quit being such babies.
Hey, we do have all that hamburger. And I have
Raise your hand if you've died once before. Does anybody else at the table raise their hand?
Percival says, ignoring you, well, I'm not going to sit at the same table with you.
That's
Good,
great.
you
Get
can't.
the fuck out of here.
He says, you and your 3 friends.
4. Oh, yeah.
You and your
No, 6.
2 friends.
8. There's a Fey guy on your lap right now.
Eophel stands up, walks behind Percival, and he just sort of stands behind Percival's chair and does this.
It's aerobic. I mean,
Yeah.
You are not
Then
worthy
he
of
sits
those
down in a
books.
very dignified manner.
yeah.
You are not worthy to call yourself a dark magic. Dark magic, dark magic. And he gets up and leaves, almost bumping into you. And then he just feels like he's bumped into, well, he doesn't know what he's bumped into, but he's so flustered, he takes his cape and...
I taught him that.
Yes. By the way, you used to lock Percival in a closet when you were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As Percival walks by me, I would like to attempt to trip him.
Okay. Olivia says, Percival, watch out!
15 plus, what would that be? Like a...
You're basically making an attack roll.
yeah,
Just a
so
minute.
15 plus whatever my basic attack bonus is.
Basic attack.
Yay! Where is that? Did I mention I haven't played D&D in a year?
Give.
And I'm not really going to swear off the enemy on him as much as I'd like to.
What's half your level? That's 5,
Half
right?
my level is 5.
And your strength modifier
And my
is...
strength modifier is 5.
You're
so
pretty
that's
strong.
so that's to 25. Also, he can't see me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't recognize Fey marriage in this
Yeah.
state. I've had that one in my back pocket.
Despite Olivia's warnings, he goes face planting down into the tile floor. Olivia gets up out of her chair and rushes over to her
Smooth
brother's
move,
side.
Percy.
And
I catch Jim's eye.
Jim winks.
Olivia looks at you and she says, you are a very, very cruel, cruel creature.
Dying changes a man, baby.
She says, life outside these walls has made you cruel too, Jim Dark Magic.
Shut up, Olivia.
Wow.
And
What's
she helps her
happened to
brother up, whispers
seen
something in her
things.
brother's ear. Her brother will feign, mortal injury as he is hauled away. Clatterby will come over and provide a shoulder for Percival to rest his hand on, and the three of them will all leave.
I'd like to
suckers.
summon Valkar.
All right. Valkar arrives.
We're ready to eat, man.
You are, eh?
Yeah, we want to get out of here before it gets dark.
Magic.
He says, "No problem. I'll get on that right away. You got yourself a chest."
She's talking to Olivia?
Says, "That is your grandfather's chest." "No."
Yeah, that's right. It is.
"Yeah. So you got the books, eh? Lucky bastard."
I got the books.
He says, "You'll be a great wizard one day, Jim Dark Magic.
Great wizard now.
But you'll never know the dove trick."
Are you kidding? That's like the staple of my act.
"What?"
Yeah, it's dove tricks all day long. Dove, dove, dove. That's all I do. People love it.
"You stole my dove trick, you bastard."
Listen, you did not invent doves.
"How do you know? I could have invented doves.
No, you
I
didn't.
could have had the world. What have I got here? Where'd my flask go?"
This is what it sounds
And he
like
leaves.
when doves cry.
He says, "I love you, Jim Dark Magic. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
All right, never change, buddy.
Food will be right out. One of them will have spit in it."
It won't be right out. I'm just letting you know.
3 hours.
Lucky all they do is spit in.
I haven't even showed you guys my crystal ball.
Don't you have two? Okay. The sun sets. Time passes. You're sitting around the table awkwardly with your crying Aunt Wanda, your facially reconstructed Aunt Gorgon, her two children. You see Hideous is under the table playing with his snakes. Wretched is sitting quietly, just sort of twirling her hair, wearing her mask over her face.
Maybe it's a face.
And Grandma Dolores is, "Does anyone know anything about financial portfolios?"
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. My aunt is...
"Jim, James,
Grandma, my
now
friend
that the
Owen-
house is yours,
Yeah?
I trust that you won't mind if I stay in my small corner."
Well, I was been meaning to talk to you about that, Grandma.
This is
I,
A dwarf walks in. "Hey, I heard there was a party here."
Well, no.
"Oh, I see it lives up to all the dark magic expectations."
Dark magic expectation.
We're all sitting here rolling for not having a good time.
He says, "You want a good time?
Yeah.
Cue the music." All right, it's not my style, but I'll roll with it. He will hop up on the table, and he will start kicking up his legs.
Yeah.
He's wearing a
finally.
skirt.
Now I'm going to show you how dwarves do it.
All right, you're going to get up there with him?
Yep,
roll.
that's an 18.
All right,
And my athletics is a 13.
all right,
So you're looking good.
That's a bigger number than 18 now when you add them.
Yeah.
all right.
20,
Finley and
20,
Dimsey will
31,
dance on
37.
the dining room table. And
Can he sing the Bronze Bottom family song?
Sure.
Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again. Hey!
all right, as this happens, Aunt Gorgon is sickened, and she excuses herself, and her cranes go wildly around her head as she sits up, and little bodies go flying off in all directions. And then she says, "Wretched, hideous, come with me. This entertainment is not worthy of our name." And she and her spawn will depart. Probably because she knows more than anybody that dinner isn't likely to arrive anytime soon. But they go out the back door. It's roughly at that point, as soon as they leave, when everything changes around you and the table begins to shake and the pictures on the wall begin to reverberate. And
I make a side note to Jim. I say, isn't your Aunt Dolores part Wartstaff?
her
Isn't she
grandmother.
Isn't your grandma married to a Wartstaff?
No, but that's a fine guess. Dolores Wartstaff married into the dark magic family by marrying his grandfather because she wanted to get away from the family.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. There was no alliance there. She is an exile, basically.
Okay.
It's this kind of world building that makes Book 4 of the Dark Magic Saga such a slog.
Well, good news, Benwin.
Yeah.
Yep. You begin to realize very quickly that the entire house is shaking in its foundations, like it is going somewhere.
Yeah!
And
Walking house.
Doesn't walk.
you all begin, and everybody in the room seems very surprised by this. Nobody knows what's going on, and then you hear this horrible ripping sound, like part of the house is being torn off. And you know that's not normal.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shoot straight with you guys. That noise does not usually happen.
Did I ever tell you the story about the guy who inherited everything from his family? And then he listened to his friends and left before the house ripped himself in half?
I actually don't remember
Yeah,
that.
because it hasn't been written yet. Thanks, Jim.
But it
Oh, I
quickly
feel
becomes
so
apparent
mean.
that something is horribly, horribly wrong. The house has left New Hampshire, and it seems to be tearing itself to pieces.
Oh.
Well,
Is there an observation deck
This
where I can
is-
see its feet?
unexpected. It doesn't have. It magically moves.
Okay, listen,
Oh,
does
what
your
is-
magic ball have anything to do with any of this? How do you move the house when you move the house?
You know that the big ball, that's basically what people use to control the house.
Yeah,
Guys.
my big ball is where we steer the house from.
Okay,
You
It does
you
more than that.
Guys,
It's a
listen,
multi-purpose ball.
Guys, I know a guy who used to drive a spaceship that's basically a house.
You hear
It's
more
not as
parts of the
easy as it
house
looks.
become broken off. Like the house
That's
is...
probably the crappy parts. So we should get to the ball.
yeah.
If you want to make an Arcana check, anyone, you can
Oh, yeah,
try to
absolutely.
ascertain what's going on. Finwin, don't bother.
Oh, jeez.
You never know.
That's amazing.
6.
34.
Okay.
20.
You think you're in deep shit. You think that the house isn't just breaking up, like parts of it are being sheared off and sent to different destinations, which has
okay.
never been done before, to the best of your knowledge, and maybe never will be done again unless you do something about it.
If you think splitting the party's bad, splitting the house. And I know what I'm talking about.
I stand up, ladies, gentlemen, organisms. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I run out of the room.
Where's that fucking dragon? All right, when you run out of the room, you can see through the big glass, iron-covered windows that lead to the gardens of the Dark Magic Estate that you are hurtling through some sort of void, that New Hampshire is gone.
Looking up, we're just surrounded by it.
Yeah, you are in transit. You are kind of rushing through.
Good.
Enough said. Yeah, so you're trapped.
Well, I want to make my way to the ball.
Oh, you can also tell that the house has been sheared off, like here. So basically, it's
it's
this room,
completely cut off,
this room,
cut in
and this
half.
room. Yeah, the rest of the house is gone somewhere else.
Right.
Kick
Before
me
you
out
come
in the
out
foyer.
here, get that key out of the box.
I've got the key in my pocket.
Do you have the box?
Well, they don't. I have the key. They can't get into it without the key.
I pick up the box.
When,
the little box. I pick
when
up
he
the little
removes-
box.
When he removes the
and
key,
I run after
does it
them.
become a little box
Mike,
again?
will you put me in the doorway?
No.
Oh.
Are you the one that looks like a woman?
That's the one. Don't touch me there.
Bringing big, strong dwarf out, too.
As soon as you run out, you
Or
realize
Vin would-
right away
okay.
what's going on. You see Percival up there, Olivia next to him,
Damn it, Percy.
and
Goddamn
Clatterby
Slytherin house.
Clatterby, god damn it.
standing at the top of the stairs.
God fucking damn it.
And when you come out, Clatterby just sort of looks nervously at Percy. Percy is doing his thing in front of the great ball. He's got a big staff out, and he's just... Oh, come on. Jeez. He's got a big staff out, and he's just pumping it full of energy.
You win for it. You win for it the second time.
And the ball is going wild, and...
Keeps going.
Yeah, exactly. And what do you
Percy's
do?
stage name Peter North? I just want to know that. Don't act like you don't get what that joke means.
Hey, Olivia. Tell your stupid brother to knock it off.
She says, I tried, Jim. I tried. Percy says, give me the box, Jim. Give me the box or I'll drive this house into the abyss.
What box?
Don't you lie to me.
Do you guys know what box he's talking
No, I have
about?
no idea.
Give me
Boss.
the chest with the books, you moron.
Oh, no.
He stops. He holds his staff out in your direction, and he says,
48 inches, buddy.
Wait,
What do you got?
I have the
Who won?
I have the little box.
3-1.
yes, you do.
But he
Three
can't
wands
see
now.
me.
He cannot see you.
So I spirit the little box beneath my cloak,
Okay?
and then I step out to here, and I hold the box up sort of in a mocking, jaunty box move. You know? I toss it from hand to hand.
He moves over to the top of the stairs, Olivia behind him, and he immediately begins casting a spell. It sounds like Mage Hand.
Whoa, whoa. Hold on. I got this, guys.
Okay.
Percy, you are surrounded by my Fey army of Fey warriors. They're all Fey.
Olivia says, don't listen to him, there's
God
only one.
damn it, Olivia!
And
Really thought that was going to work.
Percy whispers to, he turns to his sister and says, where is he? And she sort of guides his staff
You knew that
in
was
your direction.
Obviously, the house has moved to Germany.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh. 18 plus my initiative modifier of 7, 25.
Wow.
24.
24.
For Vinland.
Modifier.
How'd you do, Omen? Jerry?
I'm at 14.
Okay.
18.
All right. Aelfel, as she's, well, you know the story. You get to go first.
I swear oath of enmity on Percy.
Okay?
I look at him, and from the darkness, Percy hears,
Well done.
That's how it happens.
All right. Enjoy it.
Does anything happen?
He gets oathed.
Yeah, he gets oathed. So now I'm going to try to remember what I can do. I'm going to move. So what I want to do is get like, here behind him.
Oh,
I can do
okay.
that in one thing, right?
Yeah, totally can.
Great.
One
so
thing?
yeah, one thing. Yeah, I can actually I can bamf pretty well now. So where's my?
You are 5, 10, 15, 17 squares away from that destination.
Okay. So come on, nerds, help me.
The answer is no.
So my movement is.
Let's say you can do 10.
Okay, great. So I'm going to move. I'll move 10. 1, 2, 3.
He's
4,
special.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to get.
You
I'm gonna
already
get-
split the.
I'm going to get. No, I didn't. We're in the same room.
It's a big room.
Look, Mr. Roll's initiative in the teams. I don't need you to tell me where I can go.
Wow.
A pit of acid opens up underneath you.
Oh, son of a bitch! I hate this!
No.
And I'm going to. And can I can attack him, right? I can.
You can totally do something cool.
Great.
Everybody in this room is waiting for you to do something
so
cool.
Then I use divine. I use that.
Right.
Oh, wait, we got a thing.
Oh, no,
Don't
that's
blow
not
the
it.
daily. Don't blow the daily. Don't blow the daily. Hey, yo,
I use Melora's
please
tie.
don't fuck it up.
Okay. Oh no, that's it. I don't really have any melee. I mean, I don't really have any ranged things except like basic thing. I don't see that. It's not there. I'm telling you.
This is a classic.
Hey guys, remember
All
when
right, so
we used to
I-
play D&D and we didn't have hecklers in our game?
Remember
you guys play
that?
D&D?
It was
All right,
great.
listen.
Isn't this fun? Aren't you guys glad you waited in line for this?
We can't find a day.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
I'm gonna delay
All right.
because I've been doing that really well.
You ready your action?
I'm gonna
No
ready
problem.
in action.
Binwin.
Wait, can I go before you? I can really do
No. You're 18.
No, but I'm
He's
asking
24.
him. Like, I want to look at Bim and go,
Oh, that's a free action. That's fine.
yo, wait one.
Permission to attack the female.
I can help you.
Go after Jim. Go after Jim. It'll be fine.
Huh?
It'll be fine. Go after Jim. When has it ever worked poorly for you?
All right, what do you want me to do?
Just get ready for the Jim Dark Magic.
So do you want me to just
Hold.
move? Do you want delay?
Delay your action.
Delay.
Change your action.
I delay.
All right, the bad guys go.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It's cool. All right.
no, it's not.
No, it's fine.
Olivia will re-guide her brother's hand so the staff
Who?
takes aim at you,
Who
Aelfel.
is that? Olivia?
Olivia.
The bitch I was gonna throw my axe at?
You're going to throw your axe 30 squares?
I can
right.
run a bunch and I can throw it 20.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, that's pretty far. A big, hot bolt of lightning leaps out of the end of the staff, strikes Aelfel, rolls...
See, you're okay.
rolls a 32 versus your reflex.
Might just hit, huh?
Nah, I totally missed me. It says right here, my reflex is 1,000.
Does he get any benefit for his jazzercise headband?
That's actually a very good question. Thank you, Bard. Do I get a benefit for my jazzercise headband?
Yes, but not
Sweet.
against him,
Oh.
because he can't see you.
Okay. Balls.
You get a plus
Okay,
2 roller
in
from
that case, I will get hit by him. There's nothing I can do. I don't have any
All right.
interrupts. How much does he hit me for?
He hits you for
0? Does he hit me for 0?
0. He hits you for 22 points of damage.
Really? Are you sure?
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That'll sting you.
AFL, no.
Ouch.
Pretty bad, actually.
Okay.
All right.
Look out, AFL, stop. No, wait, don't murder.
And here's the bad news. He doesn't stop zapping you. Lightning continues to pulse out of his staff and just... You have ongoing lightning damage.
Jedi.
I'm like Christy Canyon in Wet Big Asses 2.
Now see, that's a stereotype.
What?
That's why he doesn't
No,
see
that's
you.
an historical fact.
Oh.
All right. At that time, Olivia, she has a wand which she will draw forth, and she will point it at the stuffed animal beside you.
Oh.
Or more precisely, next to Binwin. And when she hits the stuffed animal, it animates.
Hold on, Kika, we've done this room in our guild in Utgard Keep. Don't worry, I've tanked this. I know what to do.
All right.
I'm going to handle it just like I did that last raid. I'm going to watch Voyager on Netflix and kind of pay attention.
Kind of paying attention is the best way to enjoy Voyager.
Does a 21 hit your armor class?
No.
All right. The
No.
jaws of the wolf snap at you, but you deflect them easily. Olivia says, Clatterby, don't let them get up here. And she will just stay where she is. What would you like to do, Jim?
Jim produces from inside his cloak a illusory key,
Okay.
which he uses to unlock an illusory gate and cast Arcane Gate. So I'm going to open a portal between where Binwin is standing and Arcane Gate. Arcane Gate. Arcane Gate. 1920.
Yeah!
So I push the door open. Please beat the shit out of my cousin. And yes, I did just blow a daily.
All right. Binwin, I believe you have an action prepared.
Well, shit, now I only need to move one.
That's right.
See?
Is this back to me?
Technically, there's no back
Yeah.
to you kind of dealy here.
All right. Well, shit. Hey, take it easy. I had to go to 13 years of cartooning school for you guys to yell D&D moves at me. This is my job. Later. And there's no way I can take longer to decide than Will did, so...
Oh, nope, you just did.
All right.
Just hit her, dwarf.
Since this guy is attacking my friend, I'm going
Yes.
to take him down with a takedown strike. Trigger, you hit an enemy adjacent to you with an attack. Oh, that's just a fucking no-action bonus. I get to do something else. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Let's do this shit. I love it. 12 plus 16 versus armor class.
Okay, you hit.
Yeah!
I know, the drama. What do you do?
Well, first, I do a shit ton of damage.
It's the best kind.
21 points. Oh. Now, this is a takedown strike, so I sweep the legs, Johnny.
No mercy! No mercy!
He takes extra damage from the triggering attack equal to the ability modifier used in the triggering attack, which I believe was strength.
Yep.
So that's an extra 10.
Holy
Somebody been working out.
And he is knocked prone.
All right.
Does he fall down the stairs and land at my feet?
And I use a minor action to look over him and say, please state the nature of the medical emergency.
All right. As he falls over, the lightning blast that was targeting you just sort of goes up into the air. And as it does, it blows a hole, a crease, right through the ceiling.
Okay, that's less good.
And gold falls out.
What?
Hey,
that's
Big.
my gold, though, because my attack triggered it.
But I opened the gate so you could get over there.
But it was my...
It's my house. It's all my gold.
Yes, a rainfall of gold cascades down and just sort of falls around you, Aelofel, like a golden shower. And then sadly it stops.
Does it get in his hair and on his glasses?
His jazzercise headband keeps it out of his eyes, though.
Splash, yeah. I'm a maniac.
Thank you for bringing your children to porn indeed.
Aelofel, are you content to still stand by and hold your action?
Yeah, I've got, Aophil's a stabby. He's not a throwy.
Okay. No worries.
Is he a runny? Is he a walk up to an enemy?
Oh, Jim, did you want to walk anywhere, or do you like being by the animated wolf that can bite you?
Oh, no, I'm going to use my move action.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not by that crazy dog.
And... let's see.
Jim Darkman.
I'm good.
He's walking.
I'm complete.
All right. Sorry. Your turn.
It's fine. So it's just me and this dog?
Just you and the bitey dog.
I opened a magic gate for you.
But I can't walk through it without being bitten by the huge dog.
You would provoke an oppie.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? That's fine. I'm going to step back.
Mm-hmm.
Which is to say, shift. And I will dismiss this creature to the void.
All right. Do you have to make an attack roll on that?
I do. It's wisdom versus will.
How high can a
then I
dog's
surrender.
will be?
What do you say as you dismiss it?
Then you win.
I pull back, and my hammer is itself my holy symbol. And I say, go away.
Ooh.
29 versus will.
All right, it is hurled into the void and disappears.
I know what I'm going to do.
But
I know what I'm
technically, isn't
doing.
the void just right here?
Yeah. Yeah, he just appears out here.
He's about 20 feet away. I can see him clawing at the gate.
I'm going to go ahead and use my delayed action.
Olivia's like, Mr. Muffy.
I'm going to face step, and since I'm face stepping toward my Oath of Enmity target, I gain an extra 5 squares. So I'm actually going to.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm fairly certain that that makes
Yes.
it possible for me to go
He's
like.
prone, You want to be
No, I don't want to be there. So I want to be like here.
Okay.
Does that count?
Yeah,
Can I do that?
that's perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to do that, and so that was a move, and that was a standard. And
Don't forget you have action points too.
and I'm going to action point. so that yeah, that's right.
Action point!
I'm going to action point to use Aspect of Might.
Ooh, that's a good aspect.
Yeah, so this is 3 weapon plus whiz plus 4 damage.
Oh.
And then until the end of the encounter, I gain a +5 power bonus to athletics, 2 to power to speed, and a +2 power bonus to the damage rolls of melee attacks.
Dude.
Wow.
So this is...
Yeah, so you remember it, right?
Right. Somebody out there help me make sure I don't forget any of that stuff. Plus, I get a
pony.
I add my intelligence modifier to damage against my Oath of Enmity target every time a different opponent hits me. So that's good. And I'm just trying to see what this is. This is versus AC. So
It's simply not done.
Really?
yeah.
William.
This is an old die. I've had it since I was 14.
Oh,
so
is that the black arrow?
This is indeed the black arrow. Black arrow, fly true. That's going to be 26 versus AC.
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Wizard.
All right.
But only because he knocked his sorry ass prone.
Oh, wow.
So-
Oh, wow, okay. That's,
So his
Okay.
AC is actually
And then,
crazy.
It's not the first time I've double teamed somebody with a fade.
And
Not gonna lie.
this is 3d8 plus 10
That's a lot.
damage. So let's see, 12 plus another 5, 17, 27 damage against him.
All right.
And that was the daily power. Aspect of Might, ladies and gentlemen. Aspect of Might.
All right. With 2 big hits, you have bloodied Percival Dark Magic.
Good.
What's up?
Ancien Metal Elohim.
all right, what's
It's not the first time me and a Fey guy have bloodied together.
Oh.
Too much.
Jail.
Too much. You lost him. You lost him. You made him turn on us.
Wow.
Now you're going to jail.
Huh?
All
Now you're
right.
going to jail.
Nothing.
All right, what's next?
Next
Straight
is,
on till morning.
let's see, you delayed. Percy will cry out, okay, I've had enough. Stop.
I bet he's shooting straight.
Yeah. He's got blood running down his face from getting smacked in the head. He's got stabinated by Mr. Super Mighty here. Yes, you can see he's a total puss. And he, as a gesture, just sort of hurls his staff down the staircase. And Olivia does nothing except kneel down and sort of cradle over her, wounded
Do
brother.
I know how to operate this sphere?
You've never done it, but you believe that using one of the family staves would help you do that. And this
All
is
right.
certainly one of them.
Well, I'll pick up the stave and I'll say...
You're not there yet.
Oh, I can't get it. I have to pick it. Okay.
It's over by the bear.
Are we out of combat?
You would think so.
So he threw it down by the bear, literally? That's what happened?
Yes.
He threw the staff by the bear.
Yes. He threw the staff by the bear.
I would just go get it.
Percy? Percy, are you seriously done?
He says, I don't know where that attack came from. He says, I don't want to die.
All right.
Hey, Jim, did I ever tell you the story about the guy that went to his family house, and then his friends were like, "You should leave."
You
but
win,
then,
Jim Dark Magic.
and then the guy
You
was like,
win.
"Oh no, I won't do anything
You
bad." And then he
always
did some
win.
bad
All right,
stuff,
listen.
and then he was like, "Okay, no, I promise I won't do any bad stuff
You
again."
come here.
And it turns out that he
You
actually did more bad stuff.
Flash your hot shit around.
Remember that? This was a story. We told this story in the Alienage. We loved it.
Olivia, help me up.
Olivia, will you take him like... I guess his room's probably in the void.
Oh boy. Oh, Jim.
Don't kill my cousin, guys. His aunt's gonna be super mad.
At which point,
Let's find
Aunt
him.
Wanda
Find him.
appears
Come on,
behind
let's find
you.
him.
Aunt Wanda?
Aunt Wanda, she's the crying one.
Son of a bee.
And she says,
Hey, Aunt Wanda.
he's not your cousin, Jim.
He's your brother.
Kill him.
Oh!
What?
Your brother.
He's your brother.
But if he's my brother, then is Olivia my...
Put it up.
No, that's not...
I stole them out of your mother's womb because I
Oh,
wanted
fuck.
children of my
Jesus
own.
Christ. Your family has fucking issues, man.
I
What is
just
this,
wanted
the ice
children
storm?
of my own.
You can keep your walking house,
It doesn't walk.
and it's golden shower.
Olivia's like, you have got to be fucking kidding. Mother. And Wanda covers her face and just runs away.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, thanks for that interlude.
This is some Maury Povich
You can see
shit.
Percy is horrified. Horrified.
I just looked at the figures up here and I was like, wait, who's the other girl? Oh, that's Aophel. Well, everything's going according to plan.
I really don't want you to kill him now until I get this shit sorted out. Let's just bring the house back,
Yeah.
and then I'll figure this out.
All right.
Yeah, so he needs a family staff.
You hear a voice that says, "Oh, I don't think so."
Great.
Now, something you guys don't know is I write this weekly column on the website called the DM Experience, which is all about being a DM. And I put a poll up there on Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
And the poll was, which member of the dark magic family is actually an evil spy for the Wartstaff family? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. And the votes are in. It's the cat.
What is it with the internet and cats?
All right.
I'll tell you
Omen,
who doesn't betray people, Maru.
the cat is on your shoulder,
Fuck.
and it's talking. And it says, it says, "The books, please."
You can't even read. You're a cat.
Item has
Yeah.
books.
No. What's he going to do with it? How's he going to turn the page with his little paw? I mean,
They're not for me, they're for my family. And he says, "Boys." At which point you see the crates of hamburger begin to rumble. And the cat says, "You, of course, know that the Wartstaffs are necromancers."
Guys, I told you, necromancers are dicks.
How many of those burgers
Exploding
did you
out
eat?
from the chests are 4 minotaurs. That have been reformed from their hamburger components.
we are fucked.
Let's hear it for team not down there.
And the cat will say, "I'll ask you one more time, Jim. The books, please."
This took a turn for the worse, fellas. No. I can't.
Yeah,
no.
we're gonna wrap it up.
I can't give up the books. I can't give up the books.
Yeah, and we're totally cool.
Fuck
up
off,
here. We're
cat.
fine.
Well, no, I have expeditious retreat, so I'm good. Did you guys not take that?
Are you not wizards?
Listen, I've been to hell and back and I did not go to hell and back to let some fucking cat come up here in my friend's house and tell my friend me and my hamburger train are gonna take your books. Fuck you!
Yeah.
All right.
I could eat. I'll still eat. a
Jim, what would
Minotaur
you like to do?
Hamburger.
I'd like to. Are we still in initiative?
Yeah.
And is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
In that case, I'd like to cast Magic Missile. On the one right here.
On a cat.
Oh, on the cat?
The cat, yeah.
Is the cat near me?
The cat is right by him, right by Omen. Do you use one or both
Now,
wands?
here's the thing. Am I reading this right? Magic Missile, it doesn't look like I have to roll for it.
Always hits.
All right. Magic Missile, then, with my magic wand of +3,
Okay.
is 11 damage to
All
the
right.
cat.
That takes the cat out.
Okay.
You have to AP and go nuts on
All
these
right.
rolls.
Next, Benwin.
Actually, can I action point?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to action point, and I am going to use Fire Scythe.
Fire scythe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your allies all have a split-second warning. The necessary time they need to duck beneath the enormous flaming scythe summoned by your magic.
Pull out Grandpa's wand. For
Yeah, use Grandpa's
All right,
wand.
and I want to use Grandpa's wand.
All right. It crackles with enormous power.
This is burst 2.
You have never held such a wand.
This is burst 2, so I can hit all the Minotaurs.
Yes, you can hit them all.
And it's intelligence versus reflex. So +15 versus reflex.
Okay.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
18?
Okay.
No, on the
Miss.
first one. All right, that's not great. Oh, yeah, 19 +15 versus
All right.
reflex.
You slash.
How about 19? Does 19 work for you?
It totally does.
21 versus reflex.
Miss.
Sure. And 16 +15, so 31.
Okay. 2 of them you hit. Your scythe goes right through them, slicing them in half. They explode into piles of hamburger.
thank God they're minions.
They are minions. Yeah, I was going to keep these people here all night.
Oh, God.
They're from the dollar menu.
Fire Scythe.
Fire scythe.
By Jim Dark Magic.
All right. So they collapse into heaps of burger. Benwin.
So am I supposed to kill your family still?
No, kill the Minotaur.
Leave your brother and your sister out of it?
Well, I don't know about the brother-sister thing yet.
sister that you kissed?
I need a blood test. See who the daddy is.
I mean, you Skywalkered her. There's no stopping that.
I didn't.
Is
Totally
this portal
kissed her.
still open?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah,
links
same.
those 2 places.
Okay. I'm going to admit something in front of all these people. I forget how charge works. I know I'm super good at it.
You look at what you want to charge and you run for it.
All right.
And you get a +1.
I'm going to charge at this guy.
Yeah, you're fine.
And hit him.
Do you say anything when you charge?
I say, Leroy! All right. I was built to charge. So wish me luck.
Ooh.
20 versus AC?
You slip on some cat guts.
Oh, cat guts are the worst.
You sort of like surf and ski on them.
Would you like to spend an action point?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
But where did that? Oh, so that puts me just right next to him?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. I'm going to single him out so he grants. Well, no, he's a minion. Fuck it. All right, here we go. What the fuck?
Another 4?
Another 20, which we already know misses.
Yes.
So I'm just going to have a little seat.
Take a sit down.
Just going to pull this chair up. Take a little nap.
You were cool in your head.
I apologize to my friends.
I'm going to run down these stairs, right?
Yes.
Or, my movement is down these stairs. So, 1, 2...
Clatterby will take an attack of opportunity as you run by.
Oh, asshole.
And Olivia's like, Clatterby, no. Clatterby can see him just fine.
Use my portal.
I could portal, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, but I already said I'm running down the
All right.
thing, and I'm like, I'm not gonna meta game.
Yeah.
I forgot about the portal, so
Does a 23 hit your armor class?
a 23 misses my armor class.
You're fine.
Suck it, guy who missed me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Run off the bear, off the bear.
Oh
Jump
yeah,
off
so
the
I
bear,
run
yeah.
down the thing and I land on top of the bear,
Okay.
and then I flip in the air.
Uh-huh.
Well, he might make a
And
roll
then,
for
and, then,
that.
and then as I'm coming down, I sort of like barrel roll a little bit, and then I flip again, and then I come down here and I land just like this, so I'm flanking this guy.
Whoa, that's
and-
cool.
Yeah, and it's super cool. And there's like rock music playing while I do it.
And you're like you're on a BMX.
Yeah, and I'm like gleaming cubes on my way there.
Then you fail your acrobatics.
And as I same team. And as I come down, I use my avenging echo against him, which is 16 plus AC. Oh,
wow.
I rolled a 1. I believe I've earned a critical failure song, gentlemen.
Critical. Critical fail.
Wait, what key are we in? Critical fail.
Critical fail.
Ayo fail. Made a critical fail.
So it's not all bad.
No.
And I can't do anything else.
Jerry,
I did get a song.
What's that?
you need to wrap this
You
shit
also
up.
pulled a muscle in your groin.
So hold
Oh,
on.
I hate that.
Yikes.
Ow.
The wart staffs
Yes,
are necromancers.
they are.
These creatures are reconstituted from beef.
Yes,
Are they undead?
yes.
I'm gonna fuck them up the ass.
Is that a daily?
No.
There's a lot of dick innuendo in this game.
Oh, really?
It's been a lot. And that's me saying that.
I'm going to turn undead.
Oh, classic.
Are you
I
going
know
to
it's
brandish
kind
your
of a cleric
symbol?
thing, you know, but we like it. It's something we do for fun.
So now you're undead too?
No, I don't transform. Jim, I understand. I don't transform into a creature of undeath. I tell them to go away. And I tell them to go away with incredible damage. Wisdom versus will.
All right,
First attack, 23 versus will.
success.
Second attack, even better.
All right. Hamburger goes flying across the room and splatters all over Aophel as they are banished away.
Oh, guys! Ew! Ew! I hate it!
He's a vegan.
It covered me in murder death.
First of all, let me save you a lot of time. We're better than you. Each of us individually are better than you. If we all hit you at once, you will explode.
Listen to him!
He says, point taken. You are my brother.
I'm the awesome brother.
That is so wrong. And Olivia says, come, brother. All will be well.
In for a penny, in for a pound. All right.
Maybe it'll bring us...
No. No.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Don't.
I know it's so wrong.
Don't be your cum brother.
No. Percival will say to you also
That's what she
that
said.
you are a dark magic.
Dark magic, dark magic.
And today I wish I wasn't. And he will get waltzed off by Olivia, and they will live happily ever after.
As you walk by the staff, just mage hand it up off the ground. Let's fix this shit.
Yeah. Thunk.
Yes.
And then I want to activate
All
the
right.
ball.
You go up
your
and you
ball.
confront this
Yeah.
massive orb, and you...
Do I need an Arcana check?
Yes.
Plus 16. Ooh, 27.
Yes, you own it. And as soon as you do, you can guide the house and its various scattered parts, which I guess Percy got rid of so nobody else could interfere with, what he was doing. You can try to reconstitute the house and land it wherever you wish.
Baldur's Gate. Let's go to Baldur's Gate.
Disneyland.
Case
Disney
Teriyaki
World.
Plus.
Disney World.
I will do Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Take us.
Freeport. Let's go to Freeport. That'll really fuck everything up.
I want to go to Baldur's Gate. Sigil. Yeah, Sigil.
Let's go to Sigil.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
happens in Sigil?
All right, so
happens
Jen is
everywhere.
he's got the staff up against the orb, and he's steering it, and it's going here, there, and everywhere. Where it's going to land, we'll just have to find out next time. Yes. Keep your eye out for the mansion. You'll never know where it's going to land. And thank you. Nicely done, sir.